really understand sometimes what a terrible burden it is to know some of the things that I know. And try to wake people up and impart this knowledge to them. And find out that they just have walls built in front of them. They want to be slaves.
Now I risk sounding like a conspiracy theorist, but it's no longer a theory. What I'm about to say is fact. The secret organizations of the world power elite are no longer secret. They have planned and are now leading us into a one-world communist government.
ODD TV. Take a journey with me deep inside the rabbit hole. Wake up my friends, there's some things that you have to know. Everything you ever thought you knew, it has to go. For instance, NASA is the world's largest magic show. 9/11 was a planned demolition and Sandy Hook was a scam. Come on man, are you tripping? Constant programming being crammed in your vision. Just take a step back and examine this prison. Turn on the news and they're trying to blind you. All they ever do is tell you lies and divide you. There's nowhere you can even hide, they'll find you. Illuminati all-seeing eye right behind you. It's about time you find out we're being lied to. They're attempting to control the mind that's inside you, hide you from the power that designed you. Does anybody have a problem with this? Well, I do. I want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. They say they got it, but they're never coming up with proof. If you're looking, then they got you jumping through these hoops. The lies always continuing to rise and busting through the roof. I want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. They say they got it, but they're never coming up with proof. If you're looking, then they got you jumping through these hoops. The lies always continuing to rise and busting through the roof. They're lying to us about everything. How can this be? I know I'm not crazy, and yet I'm questioning my sanity. I see what the Illuminati's doing to humanity. The truth is stranger than fiction. We're living in a fantasy. What I'm witnessing is unreal. It's a one-way battle for us cattle going uphill. If we don't stand and fight now, then no one will. Our children will never know freedom. It's a done deal. The future's not looking so promising. It's the poor who go to war while the rich keep on profiting. It's us that they're slaughtering and money that they're honoring. And soon it's gonna be the new world order that they're offering. It's mind-boggling how so many don't seem aware. And if they are, it's like they really just don't even care. Our world is broken and I'm hoping it can be repaired. But we'll have to fight for it, so just be prepared. I want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. They say they got it, but they're never coming up with proof. If you're looking, then they got you jumping through these hoops. The lies always continuing to rise and busting through the roof. I want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. They say they got it, but they're never coming up with proof. If you're looking, then they got you jumping through these hoops. The lies always continuing to rise and busting through the roof.
Forget the politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners, and they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls. They don't want a population of citizens capable of critical thinking.
intrude on my right to exist. I admit I might get a tad bit pissed. All the slaughter in the world and you can't do ish. Now my daughter's in the world, there's a brand new twist. I got high power tools in my shed to summarily separate fools from the head. Some think I drop certified jewels every week. Others know I heavily enforce rules that I speak. Rule number one is unpopular with those that don't possess the binoculars to see. It has less to do with me than humanity being free collectively. To all act as individuals and not be dependent upon residuals of elite with their minions happily licking at their feet. They must be executed in the street. Some will say payday is going off the deep, but they don't know what's going on. They asleep, shit is deep, and I ain't in the state to explain. If your mind is designed to vindicate the insane, they got lots of white phosphorus. Don't think that shit's not for us. That's simply preposterous. They invented every god you trust. All your leaders are installed by the clan. Over and over you fall for the plan. How much more torture can you stand? Trust me, they wanna send you all to Iran. They're getting you ready for an attack, using the same line for the war with Iraq. There's nothing corrupt, settle your nerves, dummy. As rebels emerge, funny with Federal Reserve money.
Slaves, you know you better wake up. Your masters only wanna take up your space, your space, your space, your space, your space, your space.
I don't play with revolutionary actors participating in an event that's manufactured. I'm disgusted by the laws they enacted. It's magnetic to you, I'm simply not attracted. In fact, it's the polar opposite. I'll do everything in my power to stop the shit from happening. There's been a silent evolution, tricking the people into a violent revolution. After they devaluate your funds, poison all your food and confiscate your guns. 80 million plus of us got tons. Walk slow and you will see the way the world runs. You think your Second Amendment is solely intended to hunt? That is exactly what they want. Meanwhile, it's in place for the reason of murdering public servants engaging in treason. I'm not a fan of tyranny. I'm all about true freedom and prosperity. Exist with rights my creator gave to me. Anything less would be mere slavery.
Slaves, you know you better wake up. Your masters only wanna take up your space, your space, your space, your space, your space, your space. Slaves, you know you better wake up. Your masters only wanna take up your space, your space, your space, your space, your space, your space.
Sampai sekali dia.